is a WJBF News Channel 6 news break.
Breaking news from various news sources and from Facebook, Activision has killed its Guitar Hero franchise. Publisher Activision, and this is coming from Kotaku.com by writer Michael McWhirter. Publisher Activision has just added a few more games and maybe one more development studio to its kill count. And now, at the time, a partially confirmed report said that the mega publisher had axed the Guitar Hero franchise, killed its true crime reboot, and fired much of Freestyle Games. An update to this page said that Activision confirmed that Guitar Hero and True Crime Hong Kong are no more, writing due to due to continued declines in the music genre, the company will disband Activision Publishing's Guitar Hero business unit and discontinue development on its Guitar Hero game for 2011. The company will also stop development on True Crime Hong Kong. These decisions are based on the desire to focus on the greatest opportunities that the company currently has to create the world's best interactive entertainment purposes. This has been echoed in very many various reports, such as on Eurogamer.net and even the Associated Press, which reads, Guitar Hero made ordinary people feel like rock stars, and its plastic guitars have redefined how people consume music and entertain themselves at house parties for the past half-decade. Yet its demise hardly marks the end of music games. The video game genre remains popular. It has just evolved. Many people these days play music-inspired games on their iPhones, such as Tap Tap Revenge and dance games designed for Microsoft's Kinect motion sensor controller, which hit stores just last fall. With sales declining, the company behind the iconic game Guitar Hero games decided it couldn't justify churning out new versions that weren't selling as well as they did in their heyday just a few years ago. Activision Blizzard Inc. said Wednesday it will halt development of the franchise, which made its debut in 2005. Guitar Hero doesn't require any real music skills, just some hand-eye coordination. Would-be rock stars tap color-coded buttons on fake guitars in time with chords that appear on the screen. Players can pick up from a broad selection of songs, with some versions, such as Guitar Hero Metallica, paying tribute to specific bands or genres. The games offered social entertainment before social became a technology buzzword, and at the height of their popularity, even gave music sales a boost. Activision's decision to shutter Guitar Hero comes less than 2 months after Viacom Inc., the media conglomerate that owns MTV, sold the money-losing development studio Harmonix behind the Rock Band franchise. That game lives on, for now. But the future of Harmonix could lie in Dance Central, one of the most popular and well-received games for Kinect. The game, which needs no controllers of any kind, has players follow increasingly complex choreographs to songs like Lady Gaga's Poker Face and Salt-N-Pepa's Push It. It might just be the next big thing, just as Guitar Hero was 5 years ago. When music games first came out, they were a revelation. It was like nothing anyone had ever seen, said Scott Steinberg, CEO of video game consulting company Tech Savvy Global. They essentially helped make gaming more social, more affordable to new audiences. At one point, the games were even seen as the savior of the music industry because they got a generation weaned on video games buying music again. The Beatles' Rock Band, which launched with much fanfare in 2009, was seen exposing the iconic pop band to a whole new audience. Though it sold well, the game didn't live up to the lofty expectations that painted it as almost the second coming of the Beatles. Companies took advantage of a moment in time to cash in on the craze, Steinberg said. This, he added, might have hastened the demise. The game makers put out new versions of the game each year, expecting them to sell better each time. Activision added Band Hero and DJ Hero to the fold. The former focused on a younger, family-friendly crowd, and the latter on players more into turntables than arena rock. Rock Band, however, meanwhile, spawned Lego Rock Band, Green Day Rock Band, and others. In the U.S., Guitar Hero sales reached $2.47 billion as of the end of 2010, according to the NPD Group, a market research firm. Sales of the Rock Band property, meanwhile, hit $1.28 billion in the U.S. In comparison, Activision's Call of Duty Black Ops, which went on sale last November, made $1 billion worldwide in 6 weeks. Sales fizzled in the past couple of years, weighing down the entire video game industry. Sure, people are still playing Rock Band. and Guitar Hero, rocking out in dens and living rooms around the world. Bars even hold karaoke nights with patrons playing the games instead of singing into a traditional karaoke machine. But playing does not equal buying. Once you've shelled out $150 for a game and the attached instrument, you probably won't do it again next year. While the game sold without instruments too, and extra songs have been available to download, this wasn't enough to keep the game's momentum going. New choices popped up. Tap Tap Revenge, an addictive iPhone game that has players tap tiny balls in time with music, has been downloaded more than 50 million times in all its iterations. Some versions are free, others cost 99 cents with extra songs available for sale, generally 2 for $1. The Walt Disney Company bought the game's maker, Tapulous, in July. Bart Dickram, Tapulous co-founder, called the demise of Guitar Hero a bummer because in many ways the game started it all. But the world is changing. Instead of buying $50 games to play on game consoles, many people have turned to cheaper, bite-sized iPhone games and to Farmville and its various copycats on Facebook. Tap Tap Revenge, which recently launched its 4th version, shows no sign of slowing down, Dickram said. The game even briefly overtook the runway hit Angry Birds on Apple's free app store after it launched December 20th. Music games, rhythm games, have been around since Sticks and Logs, said Stephen Jacobs, Associate Professor of Interactive Games and Media at Rochester Institute of Technology. They're not going away by any stretch of the imagination, but like with many new games, when you are lucky in the industry, you hit a chord, you hit a moment, you are the thing. And that moment generally only lasts for a brief moment in time. Cliff Elliott, president and creator of Simi Valley, California-based You Rock Guitar, said he wasn't entirely surprised to learn of the end of Guitar Hero. His game is inspired by Guitar Hero, but seeks to bridge the gap between video games and real music by teaching people how to play real guitar. Guitar Hero targets people who imagine they are guitarists. We're targeting people who want to become guitarists, he said. The audience for real-life guitar is likely smaller, though. Elliott wouldn't disclose sales figures, though he said the company is growing. The emotional power of music is huge, Dickram said. The Guitar Hero may be playing its last song. Dickram said music is far from being in a crisis. Certain business models around it are in crisis, whether that's Guitar Hero or selling MP3s, he said. It's incumbent on us game makers, people who love music technology, to invent new entertainment experiences that get people connected to music and build a business around it. Shares of Activision, which is based in Santa Monica, California, fell 94 cents or 8% to close at $10.75 on Thursday. The decline was due to a disappointing earnings outlook from the company, which has a history of beating an analyst's expectations. That's 2012 Associated Press. From Eurogamer, there are reports coming in that layoffs have also hit the Activision-owned developer Vicarious Visions. Developer Manvir Air tweeted this evening to say, sorry to hear about the Vicarious Visions layoffs today after Guitar Hero cancelled. Crappy. Sounds like Freestyle DJ Hero got hit too. Eurogamer has gone on to contact, or trying to contact, Vicarious Visions, which created the Wii version of Guitar Hero, Warriors of Rock, for comment. I'm Brandon Fields for WJBF, for YouTube, for NBC Augusta, for WRW News Channel 12, for Facebook, for anywhere. Good night, and good luck.